Welcome to Moto Smartphones channel. Choosing between the Motorola Edge 2024 and Edge 2023 is an exciting debate. The former was released in June 2024, while the Edge 2023 was released in October 2023, not long ago. We'll walk you through everything you need to know about both phones to help you decide. Motorola Edge 2024 versus Motorola Edge 2023. The Motorola Edge 2024 is available for $550 from Motorola and Amazon. However, frequent sales, including early Black Friday discounts, have lowered the price to a more acceptable $350. It comes in one configuration with 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage. Motorola offers the Edge 2024 in one color, Midnight Blue. Amazon is your best bet for buying last year's Motorola Edge. A decent refurbished version can be had for around $220. Like this year's Edge, it comes in the same Midnight Blue colorway with 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage in one configuration. Design. It's hard to highlight too many physical differences between the Edge 2024 and the Edge 2023, since the two devices share a similar design. Fortunately, both devices have a relatively premium design, with an aluminum frame and eco-leather back, which gives them a nice texture. One key difference is that the Edge 2024 uses Gorilla Glass 3, an upgrade from last year's Edge, to protect its display. If you frequently drop your phone or don't use a protector, this could affect your decision. But if you like curved displays, you're in luck. Both devices use curved glass that tapers into a thin frame. The Motorola Edge 2024 and 2023 are also IP68 rated for dust and water resistance, so you can use them without worry on rainy days. We wouldn't recommend taking the Moto Edge deep sea diving, but it's fine for shallow water submersion. The Moto Edge 2023 is slightly thinner and lighter, but it does have a smaller battery, so there are trade-offs. Overall, you'll be happy with the build quality of both devices. Display. Like most things, specs don't tell the whole story, and the Motorola Edge's display is the highlight of the phone. Both models are vibrant and saturated. Movies and games look fantastic, and the colors pop on the screen. Motorola has slightly increased the maximum brightness for the 2024, but both phones are still easy to see outdoors. While there were reservations about the starting prices of both phones, the displays have always been the only feature that lives up to their price tags. With the Motorola Edge 2024 selling for $350, it's one of the best displays you'll find on a device under $400. Camera. The Moto Edge 2024 boasts a dual camera setup with a 50-megapixel primary sensor and a 13-megapixel ultra-wide lens. Overall, I was pleased with the photography performance. I also liked the saturated and colorful photos, which are perfect for social media posts. Selfies taken with the Edge's 32-megapixel front camera were decent. Despite a slight difference in focal length, the Moto Edge 2023 has the same sensor specs, including a 50-megapixel primary sensor and a 13-megapixel ultra-wide. We were similarly impressed with the image quality and performance. Performance: the Snapdragon 7S Gen 2. Chipset powers the Moto Edge 2024. It's a perfect performer, capable of handling everyday tasks and light to medium-duty gaming with ease. Don't expect high FPS and graphics settings in Genshin Impact, but Balatro does a good job. I had no complaints about performance, but it's definitely in the mid-range. Don't ask for too much and you won't be disappointed. On the other hand, the Edge 2023 features a Dimensity 7030 chipset, which is slightly slower than the Snapdragon 7S Gen 2. In everyday use, you won't notice the extra performance available on the Edge 2024. So it feels like a lateral move. If you own a 2023 Moto Edge and the latest model uses the same UFS 2.2 storage, there's really no point in upgrading. Ultimately, Performance doesn't hurt either device, but we'd have liked to see a bigger performance bump in 2024. Battery life. The Moto Edge 2023 offers solid battery life with its 4,400 mAh cell, but Motorola has bumped the capacity to 5,000 mAh in the 2024 model. There's a difference. You can now get over 6 hours of screen-on time with the latest Edge. If you need a phone that can last a little longer than a full day before needing a recharge, the Edge 2024 is the better choice. Fortunately, both phones offer fantastic 68-watt wired charging speeds. Motorola doesn't share the same fear of charging speeds as Samsung and Google in the US, and it's refreshing to see turbo power powering the Edge in no time. Both models also include 15-watt wireless charging. Software. The Moto Edge 2024 runs Android 14 and Motorola's updated Hello UI. It's a major visual overhaul from the company with a new settings menu and a refreshed notification shade. Don't worry, the Hello UI includes your favorite Moto gestures, from swiping to turn on the flashlight to turning on the camera by twisting your wrist. The Moto Edge 2023 is set to receive the Android 14 Hello UI update, but Motorola is notorious for not delivering on its promised updates. Waiting for at least a year isn't uncommon, while the company has gotten better at delivering timely security updates. There are still examples of users waiting months to get an update every 2 months. If the latest and greatest software is important to you, it's worth spending the extra money to get a new Edge. Conclusion. In short, the Moto Edge 2024 is a great buy unless you need to save a little money. You get instant access to Android 14, including 1 year of software support, and you get a bigger battery and a slightly brighter display. You also don't have the hassle of buying a new or used one. In conclusion, the Edge 2024 is a little more worthwhile. If you can find the Moto Edge 2023 for around $220 and are confident in its condition, it's still a fantastic choice for saving money on a capable mid-range phone. It features a nice display and decent performance in a premium package. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to our channel.